Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos back with you once again. And this one's for the homies. I'm in my office. I didn't want to pour it out. You know how it goes. Anyway, I come to you with some good news. The script is finished. The script for my new film, Hush, Sweet Baby. First draft is complete at 96 pages. I'm very excited. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the end of this. If you stay to the end, I will show you the first page of the script. You get to read it. I'll put it up on the screen. And maybe I'll even read it along with you. And I'll give you a little sneak peek at the film. Incidentally, over my shoulder, on the computer here, is Memorial Valley Massacre. Now, that's a film that Vinegar Syndrome is putting out next month. I know I mentioned it in one of my news announcements, talking about the new films coming out for them for September. Memorial Valley Massacre is available on YouTube. Just a heads up. I'm going to give you a quick review just to save you some time. Most likely, you collectors out there are going to buy the movie anyway. And I understand that, being complete. I understand the need for completion. I'm going to tell you right now, Memorial Valley Massacre sucks so bad. Don't waste your money. Don't buy the movie. It's $25. This is the worst thing ever. Just watch it on YouTube. Actually, just watch it on YouTube. If you like it, then buy it. But it's terrible. It's probably the worst. It's worse than Berserker. If you guys like Berserker, you know what I'm talking about. Berserker is another Vinegar title. Memorial Valley Massacre is a shit box. I would not waste my money on it. Anyway, we're not here for that. It's Criterion time, baby. Volume 3, to be exact. And of course, we'll be joined by this guy right here. The man, the myth, the Godzilla. So today we're doing 900s, the 1000s, and the Eclipse box sets. Here we go. 912, An Actor's Revenge. Now, this is a movie where, if I'm not mistaken, it's a man. I'm pretty sure it's a man who cross-dresses as a woman to get revenge on some people who I think hurt his family or something. The catch of this film is that, directed by Kon Ichikawa, I think basically the gimmick of the movie is that the main actor is a man in drag, but he's a famous drag actor, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's playing a woman. Like everyone considers him a woman. Interesting movie. From King Hu did Touch of Zen, 937, The Dragon Inn. Here's another really great, big, sprawling Chinese martial arts epic. This is another one. It's not as long as A Touch of Zen. That was like 3 hours. This was like 111 minutes. Really good Chinese martial arts movie, which they've started doing, which is great. They were just kind of sort of focused on samurai stuff. 948, of course. I haven't opened it yet, but I've seen this movie 1,000 times. Look at this amazing packaging for The Princess Bride. I have talked about this before. Actually, when I talked about this, I took you guys on a field trip to go visit David Carradine's old house. Yeah, David Carradine and John Carradine's old house. I'm going to link it up above if I remember to do that. You can go check out Carradine's old house. Anyway, Princess Bride, Blu-ray. Look at this beautiful. It's like a storybook kind of packaging. There's a little bit about the back has the stuff. All the special features, commentaries and all that good stuff. 98 minutes, 1987. I love this packaging. I mean, I bought it just for the packaging. I've got the movie already 100 times in different formats. 949. The story of Chikamatsu is kind of a star-crossed lovers movie. I bought this one recently. Basically, two people on the run. They've sort of been accused of adultery. At first, it wasn't adultery. It was wrongfully accused, and then they fell in love with each other. Interesting movie. Japanese, feudal era type of film. 1960, what? 54. 950. The classic Some Like It Hot. This is the only time Marilyn Monroe, as far as I know, has graced the collection. This is a fantastic movie. Really funny movie. It's one of the best final lines in movie history. Of course, Mr. Harold Lloyd makes another appearance, yet again. 964, Kid Brother. Kid Brother is, you know what? It looks like a Western. It's not really a Western. It's sort of a Western setting. But it's not exactly a Western, which kind of disappointed me a little bit, to be honest. 1927, 82 minutes. Still a solid watch. So, we're here. Oh, wow. Now, this is a movie that everybody should watch. You don't have to buy it, but find it and watch it. 970, A Face in the Crowd. This is a powerful movie about the power of media, the power of celebrity, and the power that comes with media and celebrity. 1957, 126 minutes. It stars Andy Griffith in a way you've never seen him before. He is a powerhouse in this movie. He starts off as this local yokel kind of guy, and he's just very charismatic, and he loves to play his guitar, and people just kind of like his down-home, folksy way. And then when he gets a little power, you see what power does, and power corrupts, and this is a perfect example of what power does to somebody. What a good movie. This is a really fun one. 971 and 972. Jackie Chan's Police Story 1 and Police Story 2, respectively. Both great films. The first one was obviously a masterpiece. It's great action sequences of him hanging off the bus with a friggin' umbrella hook. The second one is a semi-continuation. There's elements of the first one, the bad guys from the first one, things like that. The first one's still the standout piece. Really great. This really shows you what Jackie can do, and I hope they can put some more Jackie on here. Maybe Drunken Boxer or something like that. 996. I bought this one recently as well. Charles Chaplin. Good old pal Charlie and the Circus. This is actually my least favorite Charlie Chaplin film. I'll be honest. 1928, and then there's a sort of a reworked version from 1969. It's a re-release with a new score by Chaplin. 72 minutes, black and white. It's my least favorite one. I don't know. It's fine. It's a good movie. It's still very enjoyable. If this is your first Charlie Chaplin movie, you're going to have a great time. But in the pantheon of his films, it's, to me, the one that stands out the least. This is the one that I probably rewatched the least. Maybe it's the setting. Maybe I just don't like circuses. Although I do like Santa Sangre. If you guys have seen that, that takes place in a circus, and that's a masterpiece film. The Circus. That's the end of the 900s. 996. It's time for the thousands and the end of my collection here. I must say, there's a big boy here. It's going to take up a lot of our time discussing. So I'm just going to do my best to sort of flip through what we have here. For release 1000, they had to go big. Well, they went big, all right. The Godzilla box set is 1000. Look at that. I'm gonna go back a little bit so you can see a little bit. You see that? I don't know if you guys are watching Memorial Valley Massacre. Look at that. Nothing's happened yet. This is like right at the beginning. Literally, I'm not even kidding. Memorial Valley Massacre takes an hour before anything happens. And then when it happens, it's super lame. The killer, oh my god. I can't even... don't even get me started. I was going to do an official Mastercast Theater review for the film, but it's just not worth it. It's not. And also, I don't have any time. It's not worth it. Memorial Valley Massacre. Find it on YouTube. Okay, so check this out. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. You see that? Oh, man. So there's 15 films in here. Technically 16 films. Only one spine, of course. 1000. I already flipped through the book on unboxing, which I'm going to put right up here. Or here, I should say. Here's a Son of Godzilla. I'm just going to read you the titles that are here. Because they're presented like this. So it's a little awkward to read them like that. Those are the Blu-rays. I'm just going to read them to you like this. Here we go. Godzilla. Godzilla Raids Again. King Kong vs. Godzilla. Something interesting about King Kong vs. Godzilla. It's the American version. It's not the Japanese version. And I know there's a Japanese version. But moving on. Number 4, Mothra vs. Godzilla. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Invasion of the Astro Monster. Ebirah, Horror of the Deep. It's the little crab guy. Son of Godzilla. This is a little kind of moron-looking Godzilla guy. Destroy All Monsters Attack, Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Terror of Mechagodzilla. Needless to say, if you're a Godzilla fan, you should have this. We're almost at the end, folks. I'm a little sad, but don't worry. There'll be other collection videos down the line. Now that I'm done writing, at least the first drafts I'll be able to get out, and that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'll just give you a little taste. Tomorrow, I am gonna go to downtown Disney. We're gonna go take a little break, celebrate the first draft. Me and my family are gonna go down there. We're gonna check out the World of Disney store, and we're gonna grab some lunch down there, and I will bring you with me. So, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you do, I'll see you tomorrow. You see, Mastercast is a daily show. Not only that, every day is a new adventure, my friend. So please join me. I'd love to see you tomorrow. For those of you returning, I see you out there. You look wonderful. And just remember that you are the pumpkin to my spice. Okay, let's wrap this up. 10:24. Just about this. Destry rides again. Jimmy Stewart, the man, the myth, the legend, Western with the not so enticing Marlene Dietrich. I never really got her. I was never a big fan of hers, but I'm a big fan of Jim's. It's a good movie. 10:33. Here's a guy who needs to be in the Criterion Collection more often. The cameraman, Buster Keaton. How is this guy not in the Criterion Collection until now? Until 10:33. 1,000 movies came before anything Buster Keaton. This guy, Charlie Chaplin, Harold Lloyd, defined cinema. The Cameraman is a fantastic movie. They should put The General. I want to see The General by Buster Keaton on Criterion next. Of course, everybody knows this. I'm going to take this out real quick. 10:36. The Bruce Lee box set. I broke this down in another video. I'm going to link it above right there, I think. I'll just open it up real quick. You can kind of get an idea of what it has. I'll do it like that. I'll talk to you like that. Oh, that's cool. It has Big Boss. It's got Fist of Fury. It's got Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and, of course, Game of Death, for better or worse. Amazing box set. 5 movies in here. Plus an extra one, Game of Death 2, which they don't mention. It's in the features, but it's not listed as one of those specific movies because it's technically not really his movie. Last. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put this guy in here. This is the little booklet, little Bruce Lee booklet that comes with it. I'll put that right there. Yeah. Last Criterion that I have in my collection. I just also bought this. War of the Worlds. The classic War of the Worlds movie. 10:37. 1953, 85 minutes. A wonderful movie. If you like, classic science fiction, if you like, H.G. Wells and that kind of stuff, you're going to enjoy this film. Anything 1950s science fiction is, to me, phenomenally fun. So you will enjoy War of the Worlds. Highly, 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 highly recommend it. It also looks beautiful. It's in color, by the way. A lot of that stuff is not in color. So now, we're going to do the Eclipse series. Okay, gangbang, here's what we're going to do. These are not numbered, so I'm just going to pick one out at random, and we're going to start there. They all have individual films, so I'll break it down that way. I guess we'll start with Silent Ozu. Of course, Yasujiro Ozu is a Japanese filmmaker. These are 3 of his silent family comedies. And things goes like this. I don't know. Really nice grouping here. You get Tokyo Chorus. I Was Born, But. That's a weird title. I was born, but. I'm such an American. Jesus. Passing Fancy. I don't remember any of these movies in terms of like what they deliver, but I do really enjoy Ozu. Ozu could be very austere. That's kind of what he prides himself on. If you've seen an Ozu movie, you know you've seen an Ozu movie. Tokyo Story, things like that. Good Morning. That's another one from the Criterion Collection. Oh, here we go. Late Ozu. As you can see, I enjoy Ozu. We'll go Ozu. Late Ozu has... No, it doesn't say. It doesn't specifically have a thing. These are not silent. Series 3, you have Early Spring, Equinox Flower, The End of Summer with 2 girls pooping on the street. They're not doing that, but you never know. Tokyo Twilight. You know what I really like about Ozu is that he likes to focus on the common man, the simple man. He's always telling every man's stories, and I really appreciate that highly. I just find it fascinating. I also love life in Japan. Japan is a place I think I haven't visited, but I can't wait to visit. I feel like I've lived there before in a past life. Well, this one's 2 hours and 9 minutes. Late Autumn. This is one of his more well-known pictures. Late Autumn. I wonder why they did these. I don't know the history of the Eclipse series, but why did they release these movies in a set and not individually and numbered if they had access to the movies? Like why kind of not necessarily dump them in a box set, but why not like a nice treatment for them, give them their own individual discs. I don't know. Let's break up the Ozu fun. Oh, these are numbered. Oh wow, these are numbered. But this comes in a box set. So that's why I didn't realize it. I thought this was considered an Eclipse set. The Adventures of Antoine Douanel. Antoine Douanel, of course, is the hero of New Age cinema. New Age cinema? Is that the term? Not New Age. What's the word? You know what I mean. French. The hero of, I guess I'll say the everyman hero of French cinema. Antoine Douanel, for those of you who don't remember. I'll open these. Well, I'll take the movies out. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 5. 4 movies. I thought there were 5. Antoine Douanel is the star of the 400 Blows. It's the little kid in the 400 Blows. It's the story of Antoine Douanel as sort of an orphan. Not an orphan. I guess he's sent to a... this is a Francois Truffaut's franchise, by the way. This is his first film. Antoine Douanel, it recreates the trials of Truffaut's own difficult childhood. Unsentimental, aloof parents, oppressive teachers. So basically, it's a little boy in a kind of a prep school kind of a situation. Really good movie. 400 Blows is a masterpiece. I love this movie. This is actually number 5. Spine number 5. So it's the 5th Criterion movie. Now, in the set, of course, it comes together. But they do have various Blu-rays for it, which I don't really need. I think I'm good with this. But I wanted to get this because it's the entire story. So, number 5. And then we're going to go with 186. 186. Check this out. Stolen Kisses finds a sort of a teenage... Antoine Douanel. It's the same actor, too, which is really unique in cinema. Same actor returning to reprise the role. Then, right after that, 187, of course, is Bed and Board, and this is sort of a, I would say, 20s era. Well, it says it's the 4th installment, but number-wise, it's not. I'm going to go number-wise. Anyway, Bed and Board continues the Antoine Douanel storyline. And then 188, the final chapter of the Antoine Douanel series, Francois Truffaut's Love on the Run. These are really wonderful movies. They're very much, if you liked stuff like, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, that kind of movie, kind of slow, kind of intricate kind of movie, that's what we have here. It says 5 films, but I don't see how there's going to be... I don't see how there's 5 films. I'm confused. Am I missing one? I don't think so. That's all I see here. Oh, bloop, I missed it. 400 Blows has a movie tied to it. The second film, Antoine and Colette. And Antoine and Colette is the The 30-minute film from 1962, I believe that's considered the second film. Regardless, if you're interested in the Antoine Doinel box set, look that up. If you're interested in seeing more from the character from 400 Blows, if you know 400 Blows, this is the box set to get. 100% guarantee you're going to enjoy that. Next, this is one of my favorites. Where should I put it? I want to put it right there. I'm taking a quick sip. How are you, by the way? Tell me about your day. Everything's going okay with you guys? When horror came to Shojiku. Shojiku is a studio, not a... it's not Japanese for venereal disease or anything. These are great movies. Science fiction, horror from Shojiku Studios. Really fun watches. 100% recommend if you like, early sci-fi horror, especially foreign stuff. The X from Outer Space. That is from 67. This is a really fun one. The Living Skeleton. Really good movie. 68. Goke, the Body Snatcher from Hell. 68. And I don't remember this one. The Insects Are Taking Over in This Nasty Piece of Disaster Horror. Directed by Kazui Nihonmatsu. 1968. Genocide. This is, if I was going to tell you guys, knowing you guys, to go out and buy a box set, an Eclipse box set from Criterion, I would say, when horror came to Shojiku, I wish they made a second one. Hopefully they will one day. This is my favorite Eclipse box set. I suggest you buy one. Okay, I got two more and then we will call it a day. Nikatsu Noir. Nikatsu is a studio and they specialize in noir. Rusty Knife. Take Aim at the Policeman. That's a pretty suspenseful one. 1960 for that one. 1958 for Rusty Knife. Cruel Gun Story. I was trying to get it without a thing there. Cruel Gun Story. 1964. 1967. My Colt. A Colt is My Passport. Without a glare there. And then I Am Waiting from 1957. Great. If you guys like noir, I love noir. You like kind of Yakuza stories. No, they're not all Yakuza, just so you know. They're crime stories. I'll say crime stories. If you like noir, and you like Japanese cinema, I recommend Nikatsu Noir. What's going on? They're moving back here. Oh, nothing. We're actually maybe getting close to our first kill. It's barely a kill. Ugh. Again, Memorial Valley Massacre. Pass. Last. Post-war Kurosawa. I'm a big Kurosawa fan. Post-war Kurosawa films. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 films in the set. Wonderful. The Idiot from 1951. Of course, we have No Regrets for Our Youth. 1946. Scandal. This one's from 1950. And we've got One Wonderful Sunday. 1947. And I Live in Fear from 1955. Wonderful movies. This is, I believe I understand, this is right before he started making his samurai pictures. And, it was after the war, and things were settling down in Japan, and he jumped in and said, okay, I'm going to, start making some dramas. And then the samurai movies popped into existence. Okay, that's it. That's my Criterion Collection. That's my complete Criterion Collection. Thank you for sitting through that and watching that with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your time, and I appreciate you sharing that time with me. You waited long enough. Let me give you a sneak peek of my movie. While I'm here, I'll show you the first kill of the movie, just because, might as well. That was it. That was it. And that's our killer. That was quite terrible, as far as I'm concerned. What did you guys feel? Does that wet your whistle to pick that one up? Anyway, let me show you my script. Okay, my friend, feast your eyes. That is the opening page of Hush, Sweet baby. Exterior, lonely stretch of road. At night, we sit on a road in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing but wilderness. Suddenly, a car rockets past. It's in a hell of a hurry. Interior, car continuous. Behind the wheel is our heroine, Cassie Ryan, 20s, long dark hair, gentle features, soulful eyes. She's a knockout, but at the moment, she's in major distress. As tears stream down her cheeks, she drives with one hand, dials her phone with the other. The phone rings. She slaps it to her ear. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Beat. Please, Abby, pick up. Over the phone, we hear Abby's voicemail. I'll let you see that. Hey, it's Abby. I'm probably studying, so leave a message and go away. Cassie says, damn it. Abby, it's Cassie. Listen, And that's as far as I'm going to go, because I want to keep you guys in suspense. As you can see, it starts off like a rocket. And the film, I'm happy to report, is a non-stop rocket ride of action and thrills and suspense. It's not your typical Lifetime Channel movie, so hopefully I can get away with some of the stuff that I've baked into this little doozy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that look at my Criterion Collection. I don't have everything, and I'm not interested in buying everything. I don't want to be complete. Like I said, I'm very specific about what I buy and what I like. So I'm not going to buy everything that comes out of Criterion, just the stuff that, really, really, really tickles my fancy. And that's sort of how I'm sort of building my Criterion Collection. And I think that's probably good advice for anybody. I know there's a lot of people who want to be complete and they want to grab everything. And that's fine. It's great if you can afford it and if you have the room for it. I have neither. I can't afford it and I have no room for it. I barely have room for the stuff I have now. Anyway, I'm happy with what I have. I love my collection. I look forward to adding more titles as newer titles appear. There's a lot of stuff that's on DVD that I'd love to see on Blu-ray, Onibaba, things like that. Anyway, my friend, if you're new here, my name is Master Chaos. Very nice to meet you. Please consider subscribing. I'm going to be making a movie, a feature film with real live actors during the pandemic. We're shooting in October, so in a couple months, we'll be making a movie. If you subscribe, you'll be able to join the process because I will be documenting it as it happens. If you're old here, welcome back, my friend. Have a drink on me. Well, not on me, but I guess just have a drink at your house. You know what I mean. Anyway, pal, it's good talking with you. I'm going to wish you a very pleasant good day, good evening, and good night, wherever you are.